Hello, this is Dr. T.D. Wicks with the Master's Care Service and a new world view. It's the third month, 18th day. It's actually about 8:45, 8:50, right at 9 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon. And I'm going live on this video to thank God for his loving kindness, his grace, his mercy, for who he is and how he is. But this is another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. For the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, even lift them up, the everlasting door, and the King of glory shall come in. Today I'm going to talk about a special phase of relationship. I was watching TV just a little while ago, and as I was inspired by the service program to sit and study the Word of God, I tend to study the Word of God for whatever goes on in my life. I spent the day just relaxing, and I tell people all the time, since I've retired, I sit in the shade and sip lemonade. That's a nice hard lemonade. I'm actually only making a joke, but the point is, at this stage of my life, I've gotten to I've been older, settled down a lot. In life, I burned myself out. I burned myself out to such a degree in the past that I've had nervous breakdowns. Ended up in the hospital, which is 2 weeks only, sometimes. But I have learned to pace myself. If you ever look at the word patience, the first two letters and the last two letters spell the word pace. That's to set a a tempo that you can handle within your own life, within your own ideals, and within yourself. My point is this: in life we have an adversary, that old devil, that old serpent, the devil, and the devil is he's kind of smart. And one of his tricks and strategies, his first trick and strategy is to divide and conquer. In trying to divide or in attempting to divide and conquer, he will divide you and your spouse in a heartbeat. And what he does is, in dividing and conquer, he can get you off over here and her off over there, and separate the two of you. And then you people away from each other's family members and get you all by yourselves, feeling depression and anxiety and hurting inside, and nobody can reach to it to touch to. Then he'll tell you God don't want you to leave, which is a likely lie. Because God always wants you. He said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. God said, while you get speaking, I'm already in. He said, call me. And Jesus even told us in the New Testament, it's my Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. He said, ask what you will, and it shall be done. The adversary, in dividing and conquering, he gets us all by ourselves. And he lies to us. He is the father of lies. He lies about everything. I guess the OJ's playing in the background. I hope you all can hear it. The OJ's are playing in the background. Saying last night, me and my woman, we cried together. And that's what brings me down to tonight's video. I'm going to let OJ continue to sing. Hopefully there'll be no copyright problem, copyright issue. These are educational videos. And the end result, in the education, because I'm teaching about relationships. I got it set as blog and as a blog. It's actually education because I'm teaching you about love, relationships, the strategy of the adversary, how to handle yourself, and some of the things you can do to use to fight that old fellow, that old fellow. My point is this: there's a song or feel that said that talks about how when you make it love, if tears don't fall, I'm trying to tell you, you ain't getting it all. And I you know, in that song, the guy's talking about how when he was making love to his special person, his relationship, I mean his wife, or his special someone in his life. And he said they had gotten to the degree of that they were shedding tears in the midst of the experience. Here's a commercial. You all listen to this commercial. Okay, let's get back to our music. Let's see about that. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Jesus. Years ago, I had a 1968 Impala Chevy. My dad bought that Chevy Chevrolet off the showroom floor. It was an Impala. That was the first year that they started putting among the first years. They started putting seatbelts in the car, shoulder seatbelts in the car. They already had seatbelts. They started putting shoulder seatbelts in the car. I think it started in '67, '65, I think '67. And that '68 had seatbelts that fit a little up at the top of it, up at along the roof. And you will put it down there and lock it in. Just like that. Nowadays, you just put it with just one thing, one motion. But then you had two belts. And that Impala Custom had a black vinyl top on it. That was among the first years they had that type of vinyl top on it. And I drove that car for a long, long time. Throughout college and everything. All the way up until I left college in jail. And work. I started work. Then I got a caramel colored Z28 Camaro. At any rate, that Chevy was a 1968 Impala Custom. And years later, I was looking into I think it was a Hot Rod magazine. And in that magazine, they had a guy that had my Chevy, the Chevy I had, my dad bought it. He gave it to me. Sold to me. It was what's called Ash Gold. Most folks say the car had gotten so old it had faded green. But anyway, that Chevy, it was actually Ash Gold. That's what it was listed as from the fact. Ash Gold. Anyway, a guy years later, I guess around the 80s or around the 90s, 80s or 90s, a guy had a '68 Impala Custom that he had put no rider shops on and all that kind of stuff. He had customized that car. He had painted it jet black or high gloss black. It was in the magazine. He had awards and stuff for his restoration project.